sir.
Central BCC, barricade hostage situation.
Moving clear. Going red. Yeah, moving now. Don't shoot! Go! Go! Police, hands up now!
Hello there. So this is a game. This game is called SWAT 4. This game is fun, or at least I think it is. Basically, it was released in 2005, so it's 13 years old. As a kid, I loved this game, played a ton of it. I think I was actually better back then than I am now. Basically, you're the leader of a SWAT team, and each mission you sort of have a different scenario that you need to sort out. There's suspects that you need to neutralize, either by shooting them or convincing them through awesome negotiation skills to surrender. There's also civilians potentially that you'll need to rescue. Sometimes there's other objectives as well that you need to complete before you can complete your mission. During the process of completing the mission, you actually have to pick up all the weapons that assailants drop and stuff when you shoot them or convince them to drop them themselves. You also need to make reports, like status reports, back to HQ. Anything from a suspect being killed, a civilian being, just letting them know that this is a civilian to rescue, and, officer down, anything like that. It's really cool, basically, and you have to lead your team through these missions. You can actually tell them what to do. You can give them orders. You can get them to check if the door is locked. You can get them to breach said door and throw in a grenade before clearing it, like a flashbang or tear gas, something like that. Yeah, you can get them to do all sorts of things, and it's really awesome. Each mission is assessed on a score out of 100, which sort of determines how well you did. And you can get marked down for doing things unpolice-like, such as if you shoot at someone before you yell at them to surrender, like if you don't even give them an opportunity, you actually get marked down for unauthorized use of lethal force. And same thing even with the less than lethal items, you can still get marked down if you just go willy-nilly, kicking doors and shooting peeps. It's not good. Because of all that, I don't know, I just find this game really cool, really fun, and I find it to be quite unique in its design. No other game I've played has this much detail, yet is still so simple. It doesn't matter if you're on the first mission, just clearing out like a hostage situation at home with maybe 1 or 2 people with guns, and as opposed to taking on a whole hotel building with 20 armor-clad assailants. You're doing the same sort of thing. It's just harder and more different. I don't know. I'm sounding like an idiot because I'm not a cop and I'm not a SWAT officer. But in spite of that, I still enjoy the game and I think it's really cool. So yeah, I don't know. Just gonna make some videos of it because I can, really. And rather than just playing all the other games that everyone else is playing, I thought I'd show off a little bit of something that I used to enjoy, back in the day. Yeah, here we go. This is the first mission, so it's called Foodball Restaurant. The first one, it's pretty easy. Over here you got difficulty. I don't actually know if these make the actual assailants harder. I assume it would, but what I know it does do is it changes the score required to advance to the next mission. So as I was saying before, you get a rating out of 100. So on normal, I need 50 or above to get to the next mission. If I go elite, I need 95. That's absolutely goddamn perfect. That's if a cop was playing this game. So I'm gonna put it back down on normal. Not that this mission's hard, I can clear it pretty easily, especially on normal. But yeah, just sort of what I like to play on.
Central BCC to Adam.
So as that chick interrupted me, this is the briefing screen. So you can get a briefing, like an audio message. Sometimes you can hear a 911 call if there is one. This basically, gives you a whole insight of what's happening. Not gonna read it out. Feel free to pause the vid, obviously. Can't on this one, but sometimes you can pick your entry point, so you can, they'll just be different ones. If there's any information about particular suspects, so we've got 2 here, obviously. There might be more, but we know of these guys. Civilians, We don't know squat. There could be 1, there could be 10. Who knows? And we don't know what they look like. So it's just, you know, gotta be careful sort of thing. And not that it's of much use, but yeah, there's a little bit of a timeline if you really like getting into the tactical side of things. So then you move on to the equipment screen. So here you can pick the equipment for every one of your guys, including lead, which is you, your character. So there's all these different, you can get shotguns, assault rifles, SMGs, less than lethal options, which is what I had selected. It's a beanbag shotgun, a lot of fun, and especially in the earlier missions, it's all you really need. And then as a pistol, you can always take, again, a less than lethal or like a 9mm or a 45, something like that. Then you got your tactical selection. So this is where you pick what grenades you want, whether you want pepper spray, you can wedge doors, flashbang, tear gas, stinger grenades. They're basically, rubber balls that shoot out. Good for riot control, I think, in prisons. Not that I'm a prison guard, but pepper spray is a good one to have, just especially if you don't have like a less than lethal primary or secondary. Just because sometimes civilians like putting up a bit of a fight, and so obviously you can't shoot them, so you need to get them to submit for an arrest a bit nicer. So burning eyes is apparently the way to do that. And then here, breaching, you've got either 3 charges or a shotgun, which I think has 5 rounds, but you've got to like switch back to your primary quicker. So it's, I don't know why I've just always gone with the C2. And then once you're done with that, you can just jump into the mission.
Detective 247, Adam, this is Central BCC. Adam, Boy, and Truck 1 responding to 1572 Norman Street for high-risk warrant service.
Awesome. Rightio, so this is SWAT 4, basically. There's my team in my little van. The train is really loud, but that's okay. Rightio. So basically we just have to sort this situation out. So we've got the front door option and the back door option. I think you know that. We like taking the back door here.
Fall in on me. Roger. Moving to you.
Okay, this way. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Now see, I've got this little command thing on the side there, so that's how I can control my team. So I can just look at things and tell them. I can just tell them to get in there and clear it. I can tell them to throw a grenade in, cover the door, mirror under the door. So that's basically this little optical wand thing. Oh, footsteps. Let's see what happens.
Police! Get down! Get down! Put your hands up and get down! On the ground, now!
What's wrong?
That'll work.
Contact has complied.
Don't let them get me!
Stay
Police!
down.
Put your hands up! Hands in the air!
out.
Get down!
He was pulling out a gun. You, buddy. Alright, yeah. You're going into custody. You've done some real bad things, man.
Regular GI gumshoe Joe.
Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. Open door here.
Stay quiet, you.
So obviously, usually I'd use the team a lot more, but this mission, I've kind of done it a lot, so I know the ins and outs. It's mainly just I can even tell them to
Got it.
get it. I get, yeah.
Entry team
almost
to
over.
talk.
Hang
Suspect
I know
in
what the go
custody,
is.
ready for pickup.
Copy.
But I didn't do anything.
Entry team to talk.
Yeah,
Civilian
they'll
is
complain
okay,
when you zip
ready
them
for
up,
evac.
but that's okay.
Copy. Trailer
Most
standing
people
by.
usually do. So I'll just get them to
Move on in.
there.
Copy that. Moving now.
So I'm going to cover the other side of the restaurant while getting...
In position.
Actually, I'm going to get blue team to cover the door.
Blue team, hold position.
Red. Get red team.
Stay. Fall in.
Yeah, they're going to
With
be
you,
on
sir.
me. And then I'm going to bring up the camera for blue team. And I can't see shit. There we go. Oh, okay. I'll just bring this one up. So I'll know then if the door opens for that one. So it's really cool how you can just, yeah, set all these things up. So I'm going to show you what the optical wand looks like. You really need to up the resolution, but it's not bad. Couldn't see anyone, so let's just...
Hands up!
Nothing's moving here.
Jeez, don't shoot. What the
What are
hell?
you trying to do? So he's supposed to be
Take him into
suspect.
custody. Copy. On it.
Hang in there.
Yeah,
It'll be okay.
Get out of my way. Ugh.
Ah, shit.
Civilian
I knew
secured.
This is
Inspector
entry
wasn't
team.
kidding.
Civilian secured and ready to evacuate.
Get her open and clear it. Check. On it.
Let's go. Keep it smooth. It's clear.
I like making them do stupid things because they still sound 100% serious while doing them. Still clear, huh? Yeah, well, anything in there? Oh yeah, you get a flashlight as well. Really helpful.
Fall in on me.
Okay, let's group up.
Joining you.
Let's check this door.
Gold. Stack it up.
Check. On it.
It's locked.
So you got a couple of options when you get a locked door. You can pick it. No, that's not the right thing.
You're in my way.
So I can pick it like that.
Move it. You're in my spot.
What the fuck? Or you can put a charge and breach it. So I should be able to like breach the door and then tell them to clear it.
Open it. Go when ready.
Suspect contact.
Busy, boss.
Hands
Police,
up.
hands
Suspect
up now.
freeze.
Police, get down now.
Keep clearing. Copy.
Get in.
Suspect
Go, go,
ready
go.
for arrest. Move it, guys.
Oh, nice.
No
Sweet.
visible threats. Continue
I'm
in
gonna
position.
just fire this.
Clear, clear.
It's clear. You only check the stairwell. Anything over here? Okay.
Cuff that clown.
Roger that, sir.
Get him sorted out.
Wait your turn.
What the hell? All right, that's enough.
Wait, where's
Secured
Entry
suspect.
team to talk. Suspect is secured and ready for
Where'd his
transport.
gun go? Maybe he didn't have
Roger.
one.
Waiting for your all clear.
Alright, well I'm gonna get these guys to
Move up.
stack up
Check
there.
the door.
Copy. On it.
Locked. Open and
breach
clear.
it with gas.
UCS.
Now, if
Beginning
you
breach.
will remember from the briefing notes, I'm pretty sure we still have Mr. Mexican on lookout, so chances are he might just be our last man to grab.
Talk, this is Sierra 1.
That's our
Entry
gun.
team spotted.
Let's
Talk,
keep it
this is
moving,
entry
boys.
team. Evidence
Reynolds,
secured.
Clear. Let's
It's
play
clear.
it safe. Use the wand. Got it.
Okie dokie. They must be behind
Swap
this
with
door.
me. One suspect in sight.
That'll be Mr. Mexican.
Stack up on that door.
What do we got?
It's open.
Gas it.
Open it
Go
with
when
gas
ready.
then.
Suspect spotted. Let's go.
Put your hands in the air. Do it
Clear
now.
so far.
Get down.
Move it.
Clear,
Area
clear.
clear.
Suspect is compliant.
Come on.
It wasn't to start off with.
No
Zip him
sudden
up.
moves. On it, sir.
Jesus. Well, 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 if it isn't.
Dock to entry team. Mission objectives accomplished.
Suspect
Time to head back in.
Nice.
Good work, guys. Let's head for home.
So that'll be the end of the mission, but there's one more status report. So these are the other objectives and that sort of thing where you got to pick up all the weapons and all that sort of stuff. So all I got to do is look at him,
Talk, this is entry team.
call it in,
Suspect cuffed
and we're
secured
done.
for transport.
Roger that.
Oh, look at that. 100 out of 100. So it turns out I am a bit of a SWAT officer. Chief Inspector, actually. So, yeah, there you go. So basically, yeah, that's SWAT 4 in a nutshell. I know this video has been a lot of talking, but just wanted to give a bit of an introduction on how the game worked and why I enjoy it so much and why I thought it was really cool. So, yeah, that's that. I'll definitely do more videos, and they will be more based around just getting in and playing the missions. I'll probably do some videos on the Elite Force mod as well, and I might give a bit of a a more brief introduction about what's different in that. We'll sort of see how things go. So, yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.